as sparks flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his boat. But anyway, we're here for a great day. I was here yesterday. I got to see every one of these bulls one at a time. I don't mind anybody getting a good bite, but don't try to steal one from me, because I'm telling you, I've seen them all, and that's a great thing. You know, there's one thing about coming to this ranch that always impresses me. It's that rate and the way these bulls are developed and their kind and their numbers. They just keep going up. I have a score in my book for every single bull here, and there's been more of them in the top 80% this year of my scores that there's ever been, and that's due to the folks that run this thing. Now, this old fella sitting over to me, been in the cow business since the beginning of time. I'm not sure there was mud in the Mississippi River when he got his first cow, but I tell you what, he and his son and his crew have put together the gall darndest set of bulls for you in this market they ever can. Do me a favor, give this fella, Frank Hinkson, a big round of applause. He'll introduce his family and we'll get on with it.
Yeah, thank you, Jerry. First of all, thank everybody for coming and showing up. I know it's not the calmest day out there as far as wind goes, but appreciate everyone coming, and hopefully there won't be anybody stupid enough on the turnpike to throw out a cigarette so we won't have to fight a fire. But I do appreciate everybody coming. First of all, I'd like to introduce my family. Marilyn's back there in the checkout place. She's put up with me now going on. This is our 55th year of marriage, so she's had a chore for the last 55 years putting up with me, but I do appreciate her. There she is right over there.
I'm not going to comment, Frank. Go ahead.
And then next I'd like to recognize my son Trey back here. His wife Becky's up here in the block, and if it wasn't for them, this place wouldn't exist really. I mean, they do most all the work, and I really do appreciate all the stuff that they do. Trey will be bidding on some bulls for some people that won't be here, so if you look at him and he's bidding, you know it's a legitimate deal. He's not trying to run your bid up. Next of all, their oldest daughter, Landry, is going to school in Northwestern College in Iowa, and she's working on her master's there in counseling. And she's going to get married here at the ranch in June. And their younger daughter, Lily, is a freshman this year at Hutch JUCO, and she's on the livestock judging team there, and she's sitting right down here. And then Becky's parents, Earl and Karen Baxter, are back there that help serve the meal, and I appreciate all that they do, all their help. And then our daughter Tyla is also, I think, back there in the, is that you, Tyla? Okay, back there. I can't see very good for the lights. So she's here, and her husband Ryan's around here somewhere too. Ryan's a dentist in Emporia, so if you need a good dentist, we'll look him up. And their oldest son, Cade, is also going to get married in May, and he's working on his master's at ESU on a degree in business, and he's still on the disc golf team there at ESU. Their next son, Cal, is a student at Pittsburgh State working on his engineering degree. And then Cora, I don't know where Cora is. She's back there. She's our lone one now that's still she's just a 7th grader, so we still got a few more years of going to basketball games. So she's a 7th grader at Chase County. I think that's, then my sister's back here, Carolyn, that would also help serve, and I appreciate her as well. I think that's all of the family that's here to introduce. I would like for everybody to read the guarantee that's printed in the catalog. I think I won't read that for you, but that's pretty self-explanatory. I would like to say if you do have an issue with a bull, please let us know as soon as possible so we can maybe help you take care of that this year, or if we can't, down the road for some credit or whatever, but it's always a good policy to let us know as soon as possible. Also, a note on the discounts. If you buy bulls, you'll get a $50 discount per bull if you take them home today or within the next week. So when you check out, please let them know if you plan to take the bull today or within a week, so you get that discount. And then there's also volume discounts, 3% if you buy 4 to 7 head, and a 5% discount if you buy 8 or more. I'm not sure if Dr. Gordon's here, Scott Gordon. Are you here, Scott? Anyway, he's been our vet for a number of years, and he does all of our vet work. He's the one that semen checked all the bulls, preg checked all the heifers selling. So he's done us a good job, and appreciate Scott. If you have any questions, if you see him, you can visit with Scott about them. Also, right down here in the front, special thanks go to Garrett Osgood, Troy Higgs, and Holton Nelson. I'm not sure where Holton is, but they do a lot of help for us during the year and also getting ready for the sale, and we especially appreciate all their help. One thing I hope everybody got is a supplement sheet. If you didn't, please go back and get a supplement sheet. There's only one bull that's out of your catalog, and that'd be lot number 23, so if you want to mark him, lot 23 is out, and we'll go through the other things when we get there. But if you don't have a supplement sheet, please get one. If you want mortality insurance, Jerry has access to get some insurance for you if you want to insure your bulls. With that, I think that's all I have to say for now. We'll try to get you out here in a quick order, have a snappy sale, and we won't be talking a lot about each bull when they come in here, so hopefully you've looked through them and know what you want. At this time, if everybody would stand, we'll say the Pledge of Allegiance, and then I'll lead us in a word of prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If you would, bow with me. Dear Heavenly Father, I do thank you for this day. I thank you for all these people that have showed up, and I thank you for their support, and I ask for your protection over them. Today, as they go back to their homes, ask for your traveling mercies for everybody, and do also ask that, Lord, these animals could do a good job for the new owners, and we just especially think of all those people that's been involved in wildfires and even floods, different places, and all the things that happens in agriculture each year that are tragic. And so we want to just lift those people up to you. Again, I just want to say thank you, Lord, for this day and for bringing these people out. Just want to ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. Jerry will make the introductions on a ringman. So
there we go. Here's what. Now, we have a very special dignitary with us today. Miss Addie Burns, where are you? She's a Kansas Angus ambassador. That's Miss Addie. It's nice to have you with us here today. We appreciate that very much. On CCI, we got Wyatt. We got Wyatt Durst. Now, that's a good cowboy that runs a good show. And on that internet, he's got lots of people fired up there. And so sometimes we're going to have a tie bid, and I cannot help it. We've got 2 guys on the phone. We got the internet. We got all you. We got 3 ringmen. If there's a tie bid, we'll just break it and go on from that. And one more thing about these bulls I want to say. How many bull sales have you gone to where there's been one bull out? One bull. Now, that's a fertility thing that's bred in these cattle for generations. It doesn't just happen overnight, because believe me, I've been around a long time, and I've seen it all. But with that, I'll tell you what, we're getting ready to start. Anybody else got any more announcements? There we go. We don't.
I would say one thing about this first lot, and then I'll try to shut up. If you look at the performance EPDs on this bull, his weaning is a plus 97, yearling 167, and yet he's only a plus 1 birth EPD. And believe me, that's a hard combination to come by to get that low birth with that much performance. And this is probably one of the higher weaning and yearling EPD bulls we've ever sold.
And they're also keeping a third semen interest in this bull. They'll collect him when they can. Of course, you get full salvage value. Don't let that complicate it. That way they think enough about this bull, they can turn around and use it in their own program. With that, I'll tell you what, boy, it's nice to have Jeff Mayfield with us today. Mr. Stephen Russell is here, and Guy Peverly's over there. It's nice to have you guys. Let's rock and roll and get on with it. Hey, it's 2,000. I get about 25. Hinkson Ranch, we're underway. I get about give 10,000. Then 10. I get about 5,000. I get about 555. I get about 6,000. I get about 5. And 6,500. I get about now 5, 7.5, 7,000. I get about 7. And 2.5, 5. Now I get about 75. I get about 5, 7,500. And now I'm going to guarantee you this. If I bought him right now at that price, brought him back in 10 bulls, he'll bring another 1,000. And it happens every single time. That's 7,500. Now I get about 7.5. Now 8,000. I get about 8,000. 8,000. Now 5. 8, 5, 9. I get about 9,000. I get about 9,000. And 995. 10,000. I get about Arden, you're out. Now I get about 10,000. And now 10. I get on 10. Get about what 92.5 help you. And now 10. Now 2.5. And now 5. 10, 5. I get about 10, 5. I get about 10 5s all. And 5, 11, 11, 75, 11,000. I get about 11 to go. Then 11 on him. I get about 11,000. I get about 11. Now 5. 5. Now 12, 11, 2.5, 5. I get about 11, 5. I get about Jared, you're out. 11, 5. And 11, 5. I get about 11. Now 12. I get about 12. And I get about 12,000. And 12. I get about Barbara. And I get about 7.5. 11, 7.5. I get about yet. Now 12. And now 2.5. There you go. Now 5. And now 12.5. I get about dollar Tony. I get about 12.5. I get about 12.5. And 12.5. I get about dollar tier. Now I get about, well, I'll take it if I have to. 7.5. Now 13. Now 13,000. I get about dollars. I get about, we're having what I call an internet war. Now I get about 13,000. And 13. I get about last call to go. I get about 13. I get about I'm and dot. Tampa. Yes, 13. Here, Jared, you're in the lead at 13. Barbara, you're out. Give 13, 2.5. I get about 13, 250. I get about 13, 2.5. Yes, and now 5. I get about 13, 5. And 13, 5. I get about 5. I get about 13, 5. And 5. When I give 13, 5, I get about, come on, guys, push the button. And 13, 5. I get about 5. Now I get about 75. Now 14. And now 14,000. I get about 14,000. I get about 14. And 14. Last call to go. Get about 14. I Tampa. Sold out 13,500. Barbara don't want buyer 701.
They're from Texas.
Going to Texas. Plug it in. I don't know. Keep talking. Is one of them working? That one's working. Keep talking. What are you thinking about it now? I get about there. You get to go. Get a bit on them now. I get about on them now. What are you thinking about it? I get about get on now. I get about. We're going to get by. Dwayne, go to the car and get the speaker, that little speaker, off right quick. I get about here. We're going to go on. I'm going to go on. We're going to replace that speaker. There you go. Y'all can hear me, kinda? Okay. There you go. This is lot number 2. Now I get on here and to go here. I get $1, I get about 5,000, I get about 5,500, and 5. Now I get about 5,500, now I get a bid 5, now I get about 5,500, and 5. I get about 5, 7, half, 6,000, I get about 2.5, 5, and 6,500, now I get about 2.5, 5, now I get about 6,500, and now 5. When I get 5, I get about here 2.5, I get about, he'll give 65. You okay? Now 5, now 7, half, 7, and now 7,000, now 50, now 5. Here we caught a hold, and now 5. I get about 7, half, 8,000. I get about $1, and I get about 8,000, and now 2.5. Last call to go. Get about 82.50 in downtown up. Sold the bull $8,000 on him. 8,000. 652. 652 buys the bull. Here's number 3. I get a bond, boys, a cracker jack. I get a bond 10 CD. I get a bond, give 5,000 and 5, and now 5,500. Now I get a bond 5, 7 half, 6,000. I get a bond 2.5, 5, and 5. Now 7 half, 67 half. I get a bond 67 half, and now 7,000. Now 2.5. Thinking 5, 75, 5, 7 half on 8,000. I get a bond 7 and 8. I get about 8 now 2.5, 82.5. I get a bit last call to go. Get a buy 250. Now get a buy but a 9 10 up. Sold the bull 8,000. 660. I get a boy, this lot 4 number. He's a $C, $B, and a giant good rascal. And to go here, I get to buy 10,000 for him. I get to buy here 5,000 and 5. Now I get to buy 55. I get to buy 7 half, 6,000, 5, 7,000, and now 755. Now 7 half, 8,000. I get to buy 50 and 5, 85, 85, 7 half, 9,000. I get to bid 9,000. I get to bid 85, 9. 85's here. The internet, you didn't make it. 85, 9. 85 internet, you got to be 9. I get a bid 85. I get a bid 9. Sold out 8,500. 8,500. There you go. I get a bond. Here's number 5. I get a big old 4% heifer preg. I get a $dollars on him here. I get a bid 5,000 and 5, and now 55, 7 half, 6,000, 2.5, 5, and 5, 7 half on him. I get a buy 67 half. I get a buy last call at 65. Now I get a buy 67.50. I get a buy the last call to go. Get a buy 65, 7 half, and I have sold the bull 6,500. Thank you very much. I get to buy. Here's one of the big weaning weight ratio bulls in the whole sale. I get to buy number 6 on him here. I get to buy. What are you thinking about it? I get to buy. Give 10,000 on him. I get to buy. Get a bid 10. I get to buy. Get a bid 10. I get to buy. I'll give 5,000 and 5, and now 2.5. I get to buy 5. I get to buy 5,500 and 7 half, 6,000. I get to buy 2.5, 5. Now 65 and now 5. Want to get 5? Want to get 5? 7 half on now 7,000. And 2.5, 5, 75. I get to buy 77 half. 8,000. I get to buy. Get a bid 8 now. 2.5, and now 2.5. I get to buy. Get a bid 250. I get to buy. Get a bid 82.50. No, time out. 8's right over here. I'm at 82.5 on the internet. Now 85. I get to buy 85. I get to buy 82.5. Now I get to buy. Get a bid 85. The last call. 82.5. 85. Now 85, 87 half. Now 9. Who's going to give 9? You want to give 9? I get a $1. I get a bid 9. I get a bid 9 and that 9. And now 2.5 and 9 times sold the bull 9,000 by our 714. There you go. Well, there's one thing about it. I know you've all been waiting for them. I get a bond here. I get a bond. Here's a pair of big good bulls. I get a bond. They got all the numbers topped. I get a bond. Give 5,000 and 555. Now I get a buy 6,000. I get a buy 5, 7. I get a buy 75, 8. 8,005. Now 7.5, 9. I get a buy 2.5, 5. 95, 7.5, 10,000. I get a buy. Get on 10. Get a buy 10 and 2.5, 5. I get a buy. Get a bid 10, 5. Now 5, 7.5, 11 and 11. I get a buy. Get a bid 11, 11. Now 250. Now 5 and 11, 5. I get a buy. Get a bid 11, 7.5. Now 12 and 12,000. I get a buy. Get a bid 12,000. Now 2. Now 5. and 12.5. I get about 12. I get a bid 12.5, 7.5, 13. And 13. I get a bid 13. Now I get about 9, 10, now 2.5. 13, 2.5. What's he say? 13, 2.5. Sold the bull 13,000. Thank you very much. I get about, you want a $C, $B. I get about, you want a low birth bull, double calving East bull number 8. And the goat, I get about, get on here, I get about 5. Now I get about 5,500. And 5, now 55, 7.5, 6,000. Now 5, now 7.5, 7. Now 5, 8. 8, 5, now 9. Now 5, now 10,000. I get about 5, 11. I get about 11. And 5, now 12, 12, 5. Now I get about 13, 13, 2.5, 5. And 13, 5. Now I get about 7.5. 14 and 14. I get about 14. Now 5 and 14, 5. I get about now 5, 7.5, 15. It's the last call. I get about 14.5, 15. 14, 15 did it. Now 5. 15, 5. You want to do it? 15, 5. I'd take 2.5. 15, 5. Sold out the bull 15,000. Thank you very much. He bought a pair of brothers. Here's lot number 9. I get to buy Deer Valley Bull. I get to buy here. I get to buy here 5,000. And 5. Now I get to buy it on 5, 7.5, 6, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 7, 2.5, 5. And 75, 7.5, 8,000. I get to buy it about 8,000. I get to buy 2.5. 82.5. I get to buy it about 82.50. I get to buy the last. Now 5. 85, 85, 85, 7.5, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. And now 9, but a bit 9, but a bit 9, but a bit 9. Now get to buy but a 9. Last call, 9 tab. Sold the bull 8,500. 680. Here's number 10. I get to buy B the bull to buy. I get to buy, what are you thinking on him here? I get to buy, give 5,000. And 5 now, 2.5, 5. I get to buy 5,500. Now I get to buy 55, 5, 5, 5. And 5,500. Now I get to buy 7.5, 6, 2.5, 5. Now 6,500, 7.5. And 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Now 2.5. And now 7. Now 5. Now 75, 7.5, 8,000. I get about 8. And 2.5. Thinking 5, 8 or 85. I get about 8, 8, 85. 8 bids on the front row. 85, 85, 85, sir. Straight away you're out. I'm right over there. 85. Now I get to buy about a 9, 10 up. Sold the bull 8,000. There you go. 690. Here's number 11. And the goat here. I get to buy, thinking 5,000. And 5. Now I get to buy 52.5. 5. Now I get to buy 55. I get to buy 7.5. 6. Now 2.5. And now here, 2.5 on him, 5. I get to buy 6,500 on him. I get to buy 5 to buy. And now 5, 65, 7.5, 7. I get to buy 7. And now 7, now 2, now 5. I get to buy 75, 5, 7.5, 8. 8,000 on him. I get to buy about 8,000. Now 2.5. Last call. 82.50 I have. Sold the bull 8,000. Here's number 12.
On this bull, I do want to point out, you probably might have noticed or didn't notice, this bull's got one toe that curls in a little bit. I think he'll stay sound, but I just wanted to point that out to you, lot 12.
There you go. Thank you. I get about, that's why people buy bulls from you. I get about here, I get about give 5,000 on him. And now 5,000, I get about $1 bid 5,000 on him. I get about 5, and now 2.5, and now 5, and 5,500 on him. I get about 7.5, now 6,000. I get about 6 on him, and now 6, now 2.5 on him. I get about last call to go get to buy him at a 9 tab. Now 5, 7.5, now 7, now 7, 2, now 5, 75, 8, 8,000, now 2.5. I get about 82.50. Now I get to buy him. And 9, 10 up. Sold the bull 8,000. All right, here's number 13. I get to buy the bull to buy. I get to buy number 13. He's got both marbling and ribeye. I get to buy him here. Pardon me?
And low birth weight.
And a low birth weight. I get to buy him here. Look at there. I even circled it. I get to buy him here. And I want 10,000. Now 5, 6,000. Now 5, 7,000. And now 7. Only my get about dollars. Don't he my get a bid 7,000. Only my get about. He'll give 7. And now 2.5, 5, 7.5, 8,000. I get about 8. 8 now 2.5. I get about 82.5. Now 9. 82 and I give 85. 85. You want to do it? 82.5. But I'm a bit 85 and a 9, 10 up. Sold the bull 82.50. There you go. Thank you very much. Boy, here he is. This is Lily's bull that she can scratch out in the bull pen. Now think about that. Big IMF, big ribeye bull, gentle is a lap cat. Now I get a bond here, 10,000 on him. I get a bond here, and I get a bid 5,000 and 5. Now I get a buy 55, 6, 5, 7, 5, 8,000. I get a buy to 8, 5, 9. Then 9,000, now 5, now 10. I get a buy, get on 10, 5, and 5, 11. I get a buy 10, get a buy 11. I get a buy 11, now 5. Then 11, 5. I get a buy, okay. Now I get a bid 11. I get a bid last call. Want to give 11, 5, and a 9, 10 up. Sold the bull 11,000. There you go. I get a bump it on them boys here. Big dollar sea bull, number 15. And the goat here, low birth weight. I get to buy Cavanese. I'm going to call him all the way. I hope you do too. Now I get to buy, give 5,000 and 5, and now 55. Now I get to buy 6,000. Now I get to buy 5, and now 7. I get to buy 7,000, 2.5, 5. And 75, 7.5, 8,000. I get to buy, get it out 2.5, 5. 85, 7.5, 9,000. I get to buy now 2.5, 5. And 95, get a bit 95, get a bit 95, get down 5, 7.5. And 95, get a bit 97.50. Now get a buy about 9, 10 up. Sold the bull 9,500. There you go, boys and girls. You want one thick and stout. I get about, look here, I get about, give 7,500 for him. And 5,000, I get about 550, 500, and I get about 6,000, I get about 2.5, 5, 7.5, 7. And now 7 here, 50, now 5, I get about 75, 7.5, 8,000, odd 8, 8, 5, 7.5, 9,000, now 2.5, 5, 95, 7.5, 10. And now 10, 10, 2.5, I get about 10, 2.5. And now 2.5. Last call to go. Get to buy about 9, 10 up. Sold out 10,000. 630 buys the bull. Next bull, top 2% heifer prey. And to go here, I get to buy 5,000. I get to buy 55. And 5. Now I get to buy 55, 6,000. I get to buy 5, 7,000. 50 and a 5, 7.5, 8. 8, 2.5, 5, 85, 7.5, 9,000, out 2.5, 5. And 95, get a bid 5. I get to buy now 7.5. I get to buy, get about 97.5. 95, 750. Last call, 95, 750. Sold out 9,500. There you go. You want a big, stout, and good. Look out, back up, Jack. I get about on the bull here. I get about these lot number 18. I get about 5,000. And 5, now 55. Now I get about 6,000 on them out 5. And now 75, 7. And 7,000. I get about 250. I get about now 5, 5, 7, bid 5. Now 7, 5, 8,000. I get about 75. Late. Whoa, you made it. We got a dead tie. So 8 and 8 and 8, that's 24,000. So who'll give 25? Well, I can see y'all ain't falling for that. The internet, you didn't make it. I'm at 8,000 with Guy Pebberly, 8,500, 82.5, and now 5. I get a bit 85, get a bit 85. 85, Jared, you're out now. Yes, 85, 7.5, 7.5, 9, 9. Now 2.5. I get about, Jared, there's a big stout rascal ahead of you. At 9. Now 95. Now 7.5. Now 10,000. Now I get a bid 10,000. I get a bid 10,000. And now 10. I get a bid 10,000. I get about, Jared, we're out now. And $10,000. Do you want to do it? 9, 10, up. Sold out 97.50. There you go. All right, the next bull in. I get about, you want a bull with some stretch. This was one of my favorite bigger frame bulls of the day. I get on here, and look at the low birth numbers he's got. I put you in at 5, 55, 6,000. I get about 5, 7, now 5, 8,000. 8,000, I get about 8,000, now 2.5. I get about 80, 82.5, and now 5. I get about 85, now 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, and now 9,000, now 2.5. Come on, 5. 95, I get about 9's up on top. You didn't make it. Give 92.5. What do you think? Are you sure? I guess he is. Sold out 9,000. There you go. Pardon you, Mr. Herd Bull. I get about here's number 20. Now I get about here, get about number 20. Now I get about give 2,005, 3,005, and 5,000. I get about 5,500. Now I get about 5. Get about 5. Get about 5,500 and 55. Want to get 5? I get about 55. Now 7.5. Now 6,000 and 6,000. Now 2.5, 5, 7.5, 7,000. I get about 7 to buy. And 2.5 to 5, 5, 75, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 7.5. I get to buy 75, 77.5, and 75, 750. Now I get to buy him at 9, 10, up. Sold the bull 7,500. All righty, here's a big wean weight bull today. I get to buy one of the biggest today. I get to buy big ribeye bull. I get to buy 5,000. And 5, 55, 6,000, now 5, 7,000, I get to buy 7, and 2.5, 5, 7.5, 8,000, I get to buy now 2.5, 82.5, now I get to buy, but now 5, I get to buy, but I've been 85, but I've been 85, but I've been 85, this, 85, 7.5, now 9, I get to buy 9, 2.5, and 5, want to give 95, now 95, and now 7.5, Jared, you're way behind, 97.5, 10. And now 10, 2.5. Give 5. And last call, 5, 7.5. Come on, Internet, 11. I get about 11. And now 11. Now, Jared, I got to point out. I know I'm going fast. I'm 11,000 right straight there. Jared, you're out. Give 11, 2.5. Now I get a bid 11, 250. Now I get a bid 11, 250. And I tab. Sold the bull 11,000. 652. Save that number. I need a couple white bulls. I'm going to put it on his number. I get a bond. Here's number 22. And to go here, I get a bid here 5,000. I get a bid 5. Now I get a buy 55, 6,000, 5, 7. And now 750. Now 5. I get a buy 75, 7.5 on him. I get a buy the last call. And 75. I want to give 70. Yes, 7. Now 8,000. I get a bid 8. 8,000. Now 2.5. And now 5. 85, 85, 85, 7.5, 9. And now 9 again, 2.5. I get about 90. Now 5. Now 7.5. Now 10,000. I get about now 2.5. And here thinking 5. Last call. 10 bid. 5, 5. Now I get to buy him at a 9, 10 up. Sold the bull 10,000. Fire 652. Don't run out of money yet, buddy. I get about
23's out.
Yeah. 23 is out. We're going to 24. We're going to 24. And if you want a high dollar seed bull with a world of cavity, I get to buy. It don't get any better than that here. And I get to buy 10,000 and 10. I get to buy 5. Now I get to buy 5,500. Now I get to buy 6,000. Now 5. Now 7. And now 755. Now I get to bid 7,500. Now 7.5. And 75. I get to buy. There's the first. Now 8,000. And now 8, now 250, 5, I get about 85, I get by 5, 5, 85, and 85, 8 is in the lead. Now I get to be, yes, sir, at 8. You give me 8. Oh, I was behind one number. Now 85 up top, 82.5. Yeah, whoa, 85, 7.5. Now 9,000, now 2.5, now 5. I get a bid 95, 5 and a 9, 10 up. Sold him 92.50. There you go. Praise the Lord. That young man kept me lined out. I get on here. It's going to get harder as I get older. And I get about here. I get about 5,000. and 5, now I get to buy 5,500, now 6,000, now 5, 7,000, now 50, now 5, and 75, 7.5, 8,000, now 2.5, 5, 7.5, 9, and 9, now I get to be now 250, now 5, I get to bid 9,500, now I get to bid 9,500, now 7.5, 97, 50, now 10,000, and now 10, don't be afraid. Now 10,000, I get to buy him at a high time up. Sold the bull 97.50. All right, guys, if you want to buy him by the numbers, here he is. I get to get on here. Look at that weaning weight with absolutely not a bite of creep feed. I get to get on here to 110,000. I get to buy 5, now I get to buy 55, now I get to buy 6,000, now I get to buy 7, 5, 8,000, I get to buy 85, 85, now 7.5, 9,000, I get to buy 9, I get to bid 9, and 9, now 5, now 7.5, 10,000, I get to buy 10, and now 10, I get to buy 10, 2.5, 5, now 10, 5, 11, and 11,000 on him, I get to buy dollars on him, I get to bid 11,000, I get to buy 11, and now 2.5, now 5, I get to bid, he'll give 11.5, and now 11.5, I get to bid 11.5, and now 7.5, and now 12, now I get to bid, Arden, you didn't make it, now I get to buy 12,000, and now 12, yes, 12, and now 5, now I get to buy 12.5, I'll take 12, 2.5 from you, Arden, 12, 2.5, at 12 B, yes, 2, now 5. Now 12.5, I get to buy Barb, you're out. Now I get to bid 12.5, now I get to bid now 12.5, and I get to buy 7.50, I get to buy 12.750, I get to buy 12.750. Arden, it is your turn. 12.7.5, 12.7.5, 12.5, 7.5, half, now 13. Now 13, I get to buy Barbara, I get to give 13. And 13, I get to buy, yes, 13, now 2.5. And now 13, I get to buy 13, go away. I get to buy 13, 2.5. And 13, I get to bid 250, I get to buy, Arden, you're still out. 13, 2.5, 13, 2.5, won't kill you both, now I get to buy 13, 2.5. 13, 2.5, last call, I have sold the bull 13,000. I'm going to buy Barbara Dommel, buyer 701 at 13,000.
Texas bound.
That be Texas bound now. Hey, you got a pair of brothers. I get to buy 27. I get to buy here. I get to buy 27 on the bull. I get to buy 5,000. And 5, now I get to buy 55, now I get to buy 6,000, I get to buy 5, I get to buy 65, 7.5, 7. And now 750, now 5, I get to buy, he'll give 75 for that good bull. And now 75, 7.5, 8,000, I get to bid 8,000. And now 2.5, 5, 85, I get to bid 5, 7.5, 87.5. You okay at 85? Yes, 7.5, 9,000, I get to bid 9. And 9, last call, now I get to bid 9,000, I have. Sold the bull 87.50. By the way, you owe that guy right there a steak dinner. He's bid $90,000 on bulls so far and ain't bought one. He just did. I get him on. Here's number 28. And to go here, I get him on dollars on him. I'll share it with you. I get him on here. And to go, I get him, I give 4,000. I get him about 45, 5, and 5. Now 55, 6,000, 5. I get him on 75, 7,000, and 2.5, 5. Now I get him about 8,000, 7.5, 8,000 on him. 8, 2.5. I get him about 82.50. Now I get him at a 9. Ham up. Sold the bull 8,000. Now, is this that set of brothers?
Yep. 3 flush brothers.
Boy, here we go again. Big set of brothers here. Now, I had this number 29 bull start out of those now. And to go here, you can open the door in the back if you want to. I'm going to buy the crowd's about to catch on fire. And I'm going to buy, what do you think? And I'm 5,000. And 5, now I'm going to buy 55. Now I'm going to buy 6,000. A new sire group, man. These are man and blacks now. Down to 7, 5, 8,000. I get about 8. I get about 8,000. I get about dollar now at 8, 2.5. And now 2.5. I get about 82.5. Now I get about 82.50. Sold the bull 8,000. There you go. Here he is. Now you want a bull, stretch him out just a tick more now. I get about, he's a cow bull now. I get about, give 5,000 and 555. Now I get about 6,000 on him. I get about $1 on him. I get about 6,000 and 6,000 on him. I get about $1 on him. I get about here. I get about. What are you thinking about 6,000 on him? And now 2.5 and now 5. Now 65, 7.5, 7,000. I get about 9, 7, 7, 7. And now 7. Now 2.5. Now 5. And 2.5, 5. Now I get about 75, 7. I'm 75 on the internet. Now 7.5. 75, 77, 50 in downtown up. Sold out 7,500. That'd be Brian Smith. 7 to 6 is the buyer. All right, here's number 31, another man in black. I get a bone here. I get to give 5,000 on him. And 5. Now I get to buy 55. I get to buy 7.5, 6,000 on 50. Now 5, 7.5, 7. And now 7. Now 2.5, 5, 75, 5, 5, 7. I got it in 2 places. 75, 7.5, and 77.5. Now I get to buy 75. I get to buy 77.5, and I have sold the bull 7,500. Thank you very much. I want to point out this bull got a little spot in his eye. I get about get on here. I get about $1 on him. I get about give 5,000 and 5. Now I get about 55, 6,000. I get about $1 on him. I get about 6 on him. I get about 6. And now I didn't say he was going to walk home and die. He's got a spot in his eye. Tell me you ain't had one. Now 2.5, 5. 6,500. Now I get about now 7.5 and 65. Now I get about 67.5. The buy of the day. Now I get to buy him at a 9.10 up. Sold out 6,500. So much for the guys treating the spots in the eyes. I get to buy. I gotta get my mating laugh. I get to buy. Get on here and to go. Now this bull covers it all. I get to buy, get on here. I get to buy $1 on him. I get to buy, give 5,000 and 55. Now I get to buy 6,000. I get to buy 6. Now 2.5, 5 and 6,500. Now I get to buy $1 on him. I get to buy, get a bid 500. Now I get to buy 65 and now 5. I get to buy 6,500 on him. And now 7.5 and 65. Now I get to buy 67.5. Last call. Goodbye. 65, 7.5 and I 10 up. Sold the bull 6,500. There you go. Here's number 34. Now, another thing about these bulls, the number of them that target for the Certified Angus Beef ban is out of there, and he does one of them. I get to buy 5,000. I get to buy get on 5. Now I get to buy 50. Now 5, 5,500 and 7.5. Now I get to buy 6,000 on him. I get to buy $1 on him. I get to buy to give 6 and now 2.5. Now 5, 65, 7.5, 7. I get to buy 7, 65. Now 7 and 65. Now I get to buy the last call to go. Get to buy what him 7,000. 10. Now 2.5. I'm sorry. 70, 250. Now 5. Now 75. I get to bid 75. Now 7.5, 75, 7.5. Sold the bull 7,500. There you go. Here's number 35. I get to get on here a low birth weight on this bull, big weaning weight. I get to give 5,000 and 5 and now 2.5, 5. I get to buy 7.5, 6,000, 50 to 5, 7.5, 7. And now 2.5. I get to buy 5. I get to buy 75. I get to bid 5 and 7.5, 7.5, 8,000. I get to bid 8. Take another bite. 8,000. Now 2.5. Now I get to bid 8. It's up to you now. 82.5. I get to buy him at an I tab. Sold the bull 8,000. There you go. You $1 C and B. I get to buy, here's number 36. On him, I get to buy boys a cow bull to go. And to go here, I get to buy 5,000. I get to buy 55, 6,000. Now 2.5, 5. And 65, 7.5, 7,000. I get to buy now 2.5, 5. And 75, 7.5, 8,000. 2.5, 82.5, 5. 85, 85, 7.5. Come on, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. And 2.5. Now 5. I get to bid 9,500. Now 7.5. I'm thinking about 10. Who'll give 10 and buy? 95, want to give 10, want to give 10, want to give 10, 95. That's, boy, you got in the nick of time. You got in between the S and the OLD. 10,000, now 2.5. And I town up. Sold the bull 10,000. There you go, big IMF bull. I get about number 37. And to go tier, I get about 5,000. I get about 55. Now I get about 6,000. And now 6,000. Only I get about $1. Only I get about 6,000. Now 2, now 5, 7.5, 7. And now 7, now 2.5, 5, 75, 75, 7.5, 8. 8,000. I get about now 2.5. Now I get about 82, 50. 50 in downtown. Sold out 8,000. There you go. I get about, for some reason, I fell in love with this 38 bull. I get about, look at the kind. I get about here, want 10,000. And to go, I get about 5,000. I get about 55. Now I get about 6,000. I get about now 2.5, 5, 7, now 5. And 7,500. Don't him. I get about $1. Don't him. I get about, who'll give 7,500 for him. And now 7.5, 75. Now I get about 77.50 and 75. Yes, 70. I'm way up at the top. Now 8,000. 8,000. Now I get about 8,000. Now 2.5. And down to 82.5, 82.5, 82.5, and I have up. Now 5, 85, 7.5. You want to give 9? You want to give 9? I get about, guys, I got to go. You want to give 9? Last call to go. Sold the bull 8,500. All righty. Flip your hymnal, page number 39. And to go here, Tiger to Bum. Now keep in mind, this bull's mommy is one of the favorite cows that have ever walked on this ranch. I get about 5,000 on him. I get about 5. Now 2.5, 5. And 55. 7.5, 6,000. Now 5. 7.5, 7,000. I get about 2.5. And now 7, now 5, 7,500. And I get about a bit 75, 7.5. 75, 7.5, 8,000. I get about 8,000. Now 2.5. Now 5, 85, 85, 85, 85. Now I get about 5. 82.5, 85. Is that young lady? 82.5, 85. The only thing I can tell you is heck with the dog. Don't make her mother mad. What'd you give me up there? 82.5? There. Now give 2.5. 82.5. Now get a bomb at a night time up. Sold out 8,000. 650. You don't want me to repeat what you said. Heck with a dog. Don't mess with that one baby's mother. I get about, here's number 40. And to go here, man, I love him. I get about here. I get about give 5,000 and 5. Now I get about 55. Now I get about 6,000. I get about 5, 8,500 on him. And now 6 on him. I get about $1 on him. I get about a bit 5 on him. I get about here 6,000. And now 6,000 on him. I get about here. I get about, boys, what have I done wrong? I get about 6,000 on him. I get about, start me out at 5. I'll do it. And 5,000. I get about a bit 5,000. Is that bull got any legs? Yes, 5,000. Now 2.5. Now 52.5. I get about the last call. Now I get about 250. Sold the bull 5,000. All righty. Here's number the bull by 41. I think he's the highest IMF ratio in bull today. I get about 137. I get about, boys, somebody going to eat him. I get about 5,000. And 5. Now I get about a bit 5 on him. I get about $1 on him. And now 2.5. And now 5. 7.5, 6. And 2.5, 5. 7.5, 7. Now 2.5, 5. 75, 75. And now 7.5, 75, 7. Now 8,000. 8,000. I get about 8. Yes, 8. Now 2.5, 2.5, 5. Now 8,500. Now I get about 85. 7.5 again. Now 9. And 9. I get about a bit 9. I get about 9. Now 2.5. Now 5. I get about a bit 9,500. Now 7.5. And 10,000. I get about 95. Last call. You want to give 10? 95, 10, and Tampa. Sold the bull. 9,500. He's going to New Mexico by our 714. He's going to the land of milk and honey where it rains 40 inches a year. I get a bond tier number 42. And to go tier, I get to give 5,000 on him. I get him $1. I get a bid 5. And 5 now 2.5, 5, 7.5, 6,000. I get a bond dollars on now 2.5, and now 5. And 65, 65, 65, 7.5, thinking 7. And now 7. I get a bond 5, 7. I get a bond 5. Last call. And I get a bond 7 to buy. Now 2.5. I'm trying for you. 70, 250, and die 10 up. Now 5. 75, 75 at an eye tab. Sold out 70, 250. 657. Let me tell you what, here's the super carcass bull of the day. When he got that big of, I know you don't want to hear me talk, but make damn sure you looked it up. IMF of 113, the ribeye 118, that's almost unheard of. I get to bond here, I get to give 5,000 and 5. Now I get to buy 5,500. Now I get to buy 7.5 on him. I get to buy 6,000. Now 2.5, 5 and 7.5, 7,000. Now 2, now 5, 7.5. Now at 8 and now 2.5. I get to buy boys. If you feed them, how can you do it better? What'd you give me? 8. 8,000. Now 2.5. I get to bond 82.5. Last 82.5. Now I get to buy at high 10. Sold out 8,000. Sir, you slipped up on them that time. I get a bond, here's 44, to buy the bull. I get a bond number 44. Now I get a bond here, I get a bond 5,000 and 5. Now I get a bond 5. Now I get a bond 50, 250 to 5. I get a bond 5,500, 7.5, 6, and 2.5, 5, 65, 7.5, 7,000, now 2.5, now 5. And 75, I get about 7.5, now 8,000, 8,000, I get about, I'm trying to help you, now I get about 8,000. Last call to go get a buy them tonight, they have sold the bull, 7.5. There you go. Here we go. I get about, here's number 45, be the bull to buy. And to go tier, I get about dollars, don't him here, I get about big IMF, I get about 5,000 and 5. Now I get about 55. Now I get about 6,000 on him, I get about dollars, don't him, I get about, look at 6 on the bull. And now 6,000 on now 2.5, and now 5, and 7.5, 7, and 2.5, 5, 5, 5, 75, 7.5. I get about here, didn't make it, 8,000, 75. You're in the lead, 75, 8,000, and I 10 up. Sold out 7,500. There you go. This bull sold a $12,000 half brother last year. And to go tier, I get to give 5,000 and 5. Now I get to buy 55. Now I get to buy $6,000. Don't him. I get to buy now 50. Now 5, 6,500. And now 5, 7.5. Thinking 7,000 on him. I get to buy 7. Now 2.5. Now I get to buy now 5. Now I get to buy 7.5. 8,000 on him. 8,000. I get to buy now 250. Again now 5. 85. 85. I'm on the internet at 82.5. 85. I ain't making this up. I'm looking at it. 85. 7.5. 9,000 Jane. And now 9. I get to be now 2.5. I could bid 92.5. And now yes. And now 5. I get to bid 95. Now 7.5, 97.5, James 97.50. Last call to go to buy him and die, 10 up. Sold out 9,500. 652. I ain't making this up. I get to buy, what are you thinking about it? Here on, I get to buy 47. I get to buy, give 5,000. And 5. Now I get to buy 55. Now I get to buy 7.5, 6,000 on 50 to 5, 7.5, 7, and now 7. Now 2.5. I get to buy 7 on him. I get to buy but a bid 2.5, and now 72.50. Now 5. Now 75, 75, and 7.5, 8,000. I get to buy 2.5. Now I get to bid 82.5, and now 5, 85, 7.5, 9,000. Now 2.5. And now 2.5. I get to buy, get a bond. I get to buy, get a bid 9. I get to buy 2.5. Did you give me the 9? Who gave me the 9? For both places. Give 87. Give 9. Give 9. I had to see him first. Give 9,000. I get to buy, get a bid. Want to give 9,000? I 10 up. Sold the bull 87.5. Thank you. 6, 7, 8. I get about, here's a big frame, good rascal, number 48. And to go here, I get about 5,000 and 5. Now I get about 5,500. Now 7.5, 6,000. I get about $1. Don't him, I get about 6, and now 2.5. And now 2.5. On him, I get about 2.5 and half. Now 5, 7.5, 7, and 7,000 on 250. Now 5. I get about 75, 5, and 5, 7.5, 75. I get about last call, 77.5, and 75, 77.50. Now to buy about 9, 10, up. Sold the bull 7,500. All right, thank you. They told me an ounce. This bull also had a little spot in his eye. And to go here, I get a bid 5,000. And 5, only I get about Boise rides for the brand. I get a bond here, I get about targets a brand 5,000. And now 5, and now 2, now 5, 5,500. Now get about 55, 7.5, 6, and 6,050. Now 5, 6,500. Now 7.5, thinking about 7. And now 7, thinking now 2, 5, and 75. I get about 75, 7.5, 8,000. I get about the last call, and 70. Yes, sir. 75. The internet didn't make it. Internet didn't make it. And 75, but about a bit 8,000. I get about a bit 8,000. Sold out 7,500. All right, next bull's number 50. And to go here, I get about give 5,000. And 5, now I get a bid 5,000. On him, I get a $1. Don't him, I get a bid 5. And now 2.5. Now 5. And 5,500. Don't him, I get a $1. Now I get about 55, 5, 5, 5, 5. And 55. Do you want to buy the bull? I get about 7.5. I get about 6,000. And 2.5. Thinking 5. Now I get about 65, 65, 65. And now 7.5, 65. Last call. Now I get about 7.5. Sold the bull 6,500. There you go, Tier. I get about number 5-1. I get about huge wean and weight ratio on this bull. I get about give 5,000 on him. I get about $1 on him. I get a bid 5, 5, 5, 2.5, 5, and 7.5, 6, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 7,000 now 2.5, 5, and 75. I get a bid 75, 7.5, 8,000 now 2.5, 5, 85, 7.5 pounds, 87.5, 9, 9, 2.5. Now I get about now 5, 95, 95, 7.5, 95, 7.5. Thinking 10, 90. Last call. I'm at timeout. We got another tie. James, 95 is straight ahead. James, you bid the same number. Give 97.5. James, 95. Yes, 7.5. Now 10. Now 10,000. Now 2.5. Now 5. I get a bid 10, 5. And 10. I get a bid 5. James, we're out. I get a bond 10. Get a bond. Yes, 10, 5. Now 7.5. 10, 5, 10, 7.5. Sold the bull 10,500. 6, 7, 7. There you go, James in New Mexico. Thanks for your help all day. And to go here, I get about number 5-2. I get about here, I get about 4,000. And 4, I get about 5,000. I get about 5,500. I get about 7.5, 6, and now 2.5, 5, and 7.5, 7, 2.5. I get about 5, 75, 8, 8,005. I get about give 82.5. Now I get about 82.5, 5, 85. I'm about a bid 5, 85, 80. Yes, 85. Now 7.5, and now 9. Now 9. Now 9. And now 9, I get a bid 9. I get about 9. I'm going to give 9. And now 9, I get about, he'll give 87.5. 87.5, because we're about to have a problem. I've got 85 on the internet and 85 out there. 85. Give 87.5. Now the internet, yes, 87.5. Now 9, Jared. And now 9, I get a bid 9. I get a bid 9. And this 9. Now 2.5. Boy, I appreciate your help. 92.5, and I have sold out 9,000. Jared Miller from Iowa won by 622 at 9,000. Are you keeping a third interest in this bull? I get about here's number to bull 53.
Trey wants to keep a third semen interest.
Yeah, they're also going to keep a third semen interest in this bull here. You know all the hoops. I get on here. I get about, what are you thinking about? A 15 CED bull, 5,000. and 5. Now I get to buy 55, 7.5, 6,000. And now 6, 55, 7.5, 7. Now 2.5, half. Now 5. And 75. I get to bid 7,500. Only I get to buy the last call. 72. Now 75, 7.5, 75, 7.5, 7.5. I time up. Who said it? Yes, 77.50. Now 8,000. Now I get to buy it about 8,000. Now I get to buy it about 8,000. Now I get to buy it about 8,000. Now 82.5, Jared. 82.5. Now 5. Now I get to buy it about 85. Sold the bull 82.50. He's Iowa bound to Jared Miller, buyer 622.
This next bull, look on your supplement sheet. There's a substitute. That's the wrong pedigree in the catalog. If you look on your supplement sheet, lot 54, he's the Hinkson's Force bull. This bull is in the top 2% for low birth weight. If you need a low birth weight bull, he's a negative 2.5. Good heifer bull here.
All right, Tiger to Bontier, Tiger to Bond. You've heard all the good news on a sheet. I get to buy, give 5,000. I get to buy 5,500. On him, I get to bid 5, 5,500, and 55. When I get 5, 7.5, 6,000, 50, no 5, 7.5, 7, and 2.5, 5, 7,500. And I get to buy 7.5, 8,000. I get to buy 8, 8, 2.5, 5, 85, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7.5, 85. When I give 87.50, I get to buy last call 85, 87.50, and I have sold the bull 8,500. There you go. Here's number 55. And to go, I get to give 5,000 on him. I get to buy $1 on him. I get to buy to bid 5 and 5, 2.5, 5, 55, 7.5, 6,000. I get to buy 55, 7.5, 7. And now 2.5, 5, 75, 7.5, 8,000. I get to buy 8 and 5, 7.5, 9. I get to buy to bid 9,000. I get to buy to bid 9. And now 9. I get to bond 87.5. When I give 9, I get to buy him at a 9 times up. Sold out 87.50. Thank you very much. I asked the same question. I get to buy Jeff. I get to buy, give 8,000 to go. I heal you non-believer. I get to buy here 5,000 and 5. Now I get to buy 2.5, 5, 7.5, 6,000 on him. I get to buy $1 Tony out 2.5, 5 and 65, 7.5, 7, 2.5, 5, 75, 7.5, 8,000. I get to buy 2.5. I get to buy 82.5. Stevens in at 8. Give 2.5. Now I get to buy 82.5. 82.50. Sold the bull 8,000. 675. There you go. I get to buy, get on here. I get to buy, what are you thinking about this low birth weight double-digit CD bull? It's up to you what you use him on. I get to buy on here. I get to buy, give 8,000. I get to buy what? We're going to come to 57. Now it does. Label's wrong, the bull is right. What do you think about that? And to go here, I get a $1 Tony, I get a bond here. These bulls are good. Who cares if they even got a picture? At 5,000, I get to buy 52.5, 5. Now I get to buy 5,500 and 5,500. Now I get to buy $1 down 7.5, 6,000 on him. I get to bond here 2.5. And now 5, I get to buy 8,500 on him. I get to buy 250. Now I get to buy 65. And now 7.5, 7,000. I get to buy 7. And now 7,000 on him. I get to buy $1. Last call to go. Get to buy but a 9, 10 up. Sold the bull 67.50. Now by the stars, they call this a for-use heifer bull. I get to buy, get on here. I get to buy, give 5,000 and 555. Now I get to buy 6,000. Now 5, 7,000, 2.5, 5, 75, 7.5, 8. 8,000 on it. Now 15.05. I get to buy 85, 7.5, 9, 9, 2.5, 5. And 95, 9 bid, 95, 7.5. And 95, I get to buy but a bid 97.50, 95. Now but a buy but a bid 97.50. Sold the bull 9,500. There you go. I get about, here's another one of them low birth bulls, and look at the kind. I get about 5,000. I get about 55. Now I get about 6,000. I get about 2.5, 5, 7.5, 7, 5, and 75, 7.5, 8,000. I get about 2.5. Now 5, and 5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 9,000. I get about 9. And now 9. I get about a bit 9. I get about a bit 9. I get about a 9, 10 up. Sold the bull 87.50. There you go. Flip your page now. And to go here, I get about, here's number 60. I get about the bull walk, talk, strut he is. I get about number 60. I get about 8,000 for it.
One of the higher weaning weight bulls of the
Yeah,
whole deal.
yeah, you talking about a bull. Look at that weaning weight and not a bite of creep. I get about 5. Now I get about 55. Now I get about 6,000. Only I get about now 5, 75, 7. And now 7. Only I get about $1. Now I get about $1. Only I get about here. I get about, yes, 7. And now 2.5. And now 5, 75, 7.5. I get about 7.5. And now 8,000. I get about 8. Now 2.5. 82.5. Now I get about 82.50. Now I get about 82.50. Sold the bull 8,000. Put him on 656. There you go. Tiger Bond. Here's number 61. And to go. Tiger Bond. Give here 5,000 on him. Tiger Bond. Get a bit on 5. On 5. 2.5. 5. 7.5. 6,000. I get about 2.5. What do you think? And now 5. Now I get about 65. 65. 7.5. 7,000. I get about 7. And now 7 on him. I get about $1 on him. I get about 65's in the lead. Yes, sir. Now 7. Thank you. Now 67. Now 7. Now, yes, 7. Now 2.5. And now 7. I get about 250. Now I get about him tonight. Tab. Sold out 7,000. There you go. Almost. I get about their old guy says, sit down, boys. I'll show you how this is done. I get about get on here. I get about number 62. Wait a minute. This is the highest IMF bull in the deal. I think I found him finally.
On the scan data.
On the scan data.
He may be about the framiest bull. If you're looking for some frame, this could be him.
There you go. I get about here, number 62. And to go tier, I get about 5. Now I get about 55. Now I get about 6,000. Now 5. Now 75, 7. And now 7. I get about get on 7. Now 50. Now 50. Now 5. 7.5. 8. 8,000. I get about $1. Don't him. I get about 8,000. I get about 8. 8,000. 7.5. Now 8. Now 8. I get about 8. Now I get about 8. Now I get about 8. Now I get about him and died. 10 up. Sold out 77.50. That's 624, wasn't it? Yes, sir. I get about here 63. Now I get about $1. Now I get about 5,000. And 5. Now I get about 55. 7.5. 6,000. Now 2.5. 5. And 65. 7.5. 7,000. I get about $1. Don't him. I get about 7. 2.5. And 7. 67.5. Now 7. I get about last call to go. Get about him. Last call. You want to do it? 67.5. 7. Sold the bull 7,000. 617.
That's 67.50. 67.50 is what he said.
That's right. 67.50. I thank the Lord they opened the door. What do you think? I get about get on here. I get about you can start a fan if you want to, Lily. And to go, I get about $1 on them. I get about out of 11-year-old cow. I get about here 5,000. I get about 55. Now I get about 7.5. Now I get about 6,000 on it. And 6 on him. I get about $1 on him. I get about 6,000. I get about you're missing a bull now. And now 6,000 on him. I get about $1 on him here. I get about will start me out at 5. Give 2.5. 52.5. I get about 52.5. And now 5. I get about 52, 50, 55, 55, 55, 7.5. And I get about last call to go 6,000 on him. I get about 6 on him. Now 2.5. I get about 2.5 and I have sold the bull 6,000. There you go. Here comes another big strapping rascal. I get about number 64. Now I get about give 5,000 on him. And 5. Now I get about get a bid 5,000. I get about 2.5. Now I get about 50, 250. I get about 2.5. And now 2.5. I get about 50, 250. I get about 5. I get about 2.5. And now 2.5. He'll give me 5,000. Start me out. 5,000. Do you want to do it? And now 5. I get about yes 5. And now 2.5. Now 5. I get about 5,500. 555. And 7.5. 6,000 on him. I get about $1 on him. Their bull is cheaper than a broom. I get about 6,000. Now 2.5. And 5. 65. 65. 6 on him. I get about 6 on him. You're out on the internet. 6 on him. Want to give 65 and I have sold the bull 6,000. There you go. Now here's the 70-pound birth weight bull double-digit CED. I get about number 66. I get about here. I get about give 5,000 on him. And 5. Now I get about get a bid 5,000. I get about 250. Now 5. 7.5. 6,000. Now 5. 575. 7. And now 7 on him. I get about 250. Now 5. I get about 75. 7.5. 8. 8,000 on him. I get about 8,000 on him. You over here, over here. Now we're right in the front at 8,000. You didn't know? Right in the front, bid 8. 8,000. Now 2.5. Now I get about 80, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85. I'm all right over there at 82.5. 85, 7.5, 85, 80. I'm trying for you. 85, 7.5. Sold the bull 8,500. 8,500. 6,000. Got it? 85. We're caught up. I get about get on here, boys. 67.
Got low birth weight on both sides here.
Low birth weight on both sides here. I get about in one of the thickest bodied bulls today. 5,000. And 5. Now I get about 5,500. Now I get about 7.5. 6,000. I get about 2.5. And now 5. 7.5. 7,000. I get about 50. Now 5. 7,500. And 7.5. I get about 75. I get a bid 5. Now I get about 77.5. 8. 8,000. Now 2.5. 5. 85. 85. 85. And 7.5. I get about a bit 85. Now I get about a bit 87.5. 85. 87.5. Sold the bull 8,500.
This bull, lot 68, does, I want to point out to you, he does have a little knot on one hock. He's, as far as we can tell, he's still sound. We gave him a shot of penicillin, but he carries that little knot right there on the hock.
All right, I get about, you've heard the word on 68. I get about here. I get about give 5,000 on it. And 5, want to give 5,000. I get about get a bid 5,000. I get about here. I get about 5. I get about now 2.5. 5 and 5,500. Now 7.5. 6,000 on him. I get about 2.5. And now 5 and 65. 7.5 on him. I get about 65. 7.5. You get it? Now 7. Now 2.5. Now 5. 75. 7.5. 8,000. I get about 8,000. Now 2.5. 82.5. Now I get about now 5. 85. I'm going to give 85. I'm going to give 85 and an I tab. Sold out 82.50. Buyer 664. Here's number 69. And to go here, I get about give here. I get about 5,000 on it. And 5. I'm going to give 5,000. I get about 5. I get about 2.5. 5. I get about 5,500 on it. And 55, 7.5, 6,000, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 7, now 5, and 7.5, 8,000, now 2.5, 5, 85, 7.5, 87.5, 9. I get about 2.5. I get about get a bid 92.50, and 9 bid 92.50, 50. Now I get a buy but 9, 10 up. Sold the bull 9,000. All right, here's number 70.
These Woodhill Force bulls, we just sold the first one there. If you want legitimate low ease of calving, these bulls will sure enough be the answer for you. They're very consistent in low birth weight, but yeah, still have a good weaning weight for you.
I get a bid here. I get about low and high. I get about 5,000. and 555, 6,000 now, 5, 7,000, I get about 250, no, 5, 7 and a half, 8, 8, 2 and a half, 82 and a half, I get about 82 and a half. Yes, I'm on the internet now, 5, 7 and a half, and now 9, and now 9, I get about a bit 9 now, 2 and a half, I get about, you're out on the internet, Charles, and 92 and a half, I get about a bit 9, 92.50, you want a bit 92.50, sold the bull, 9,000. There you go. I get about, boy, you're right. They are sure heifer bulls, ain't they? I get about here. I get about 5,000. I get about 55. Now I get about 6,000. I get about 5 and 7,000. I get about here. Heifer bull, 2.5, 5, 75, 7.5, 8,000, 2.5. Now I get about 5. I get about 8,500, 85. But I get 5, 5, 7.5. And now 9. I get about 9,000 and 9. But I give 9. But I give 9. But I give 9. Last call to go to buy anybody. Sold out 87.5. There you go. This is the number $1 energy bull in the entire offering. I get about, you can show it. He's wider than an axe handle. I get about deeper in a water tank. I get about 5,000. I get about 2.5, 5. Now I get about 5,500 on him. I get about, what do you get, 5 and 55. Now 7.5, 6,000 on 2.5, 5 and 6,500, 7.5, 7. I get about 2.5, 5, 7.5, 8,000. I get about 8. Now I get about, yes, 8. Now 2.5 and 5, 85, 85, 85. Now I get about on 85. And now 2.5. Did you do it? Now 82 and a half. By the way, I'm over here at 82 and a half, over here at 5. 85, 85. Yes, now 7.5. 85, 8, now 7.5, 9. 87 and a half. Get a bid 9. Sold out 87 and a half. Here you go. Tiger Bond, here's number 73. And to go on him there, Tiger Bond, give 5,000 on him. I get a bid 5 on him. I get a bond 50 and a 5, 7.5, 6. And 6,000 on him. I get a bond $1 on him. I get a bond 6,000. And now 6,000. Now 2.5, 5, 7.5, 7. Now 2.5, 5, 7.5. And 8,000. I get a bond 8, 8, 8. Now 2.5, 82 and a half. I get a bond Stevens Way at 8. Now I get a bond 2.5. You want to buy 82.59 tab. Now 5, 85. Here. 85, 7.5. 85, 7.5. It's up to you, sir. Now 9,000. Sold the bull 87.5. There's another guy that's bid over 100,000 on bulls today, and he just got one. I get a bond here is number 74. And to go here, I get a bond. Would you call him a sure Cavanese bull? I get a bond. Boy, he reads like it. I get a bond 5,000 and 5. Now I get a bond 55. Now I get a bond 6,000. Now 5, 7,000. I get a bond 7, 2.5, 5. And 75, 7.5 on him. I get a bond 75. I get a bond last call. 7.5, 8,000. I get a bond 8. Now 2.5, 82 and a half. 82. I know they're expensive, but they're good. I get a bond 8,000, 2.5. 8,000 now, 2.5. Sold out 8,000. There you go. Here's 75. And to go, number 75. I get a bond here. I get a bond, give 5,000 and 5. Now I get a bond 2.5. I get a bond 5,500. Now I get a bond 5. Now I get a bond 55. And now 5. When I get 55 on him, I get a bid 5, 5. I get a bond, give 5,500. Who'll give 5,000? Start me up. Now 2.5. And 5, 55. Now I get a bond 5, 7, 8. Now 6. And 6,000. Now 2.5. Thinking 5. Now I get a bond 5, 7.5. 65, 7.5. Sold the bull 6,500. 722. That young guy was going to get him, or we were going to be partners. I get a bond, get on here. I know how it works. I pay you, use him. I get a bond here, 5,000 on him. And 2.5, 5. Now I get a bond 5,500. Now I get a bond $1. Now I get a bond 55, 7.5. And 6,000 on him. I get a bond $1. Now 2.5. I get a bond last call at 2.5. When I get 62.50. Now I get a bond tonight. Now 5. Now 5, 7.5, 7,000. I get a bond 7. And now 2.5. I get a bond 7. I get a bond 5. And 75, 75, 75, 2.5, 5. Sold out 72.50. He's got it. $6.98. I get a volunteer's number. Go ahead.
This bull, lot 77, is Lily's bull, but he'll get a little friendly with you. He'll kind of run up behind you if you're not looking, but he's not wild. He just likes to play with you. So be aware.
I was going to tell her that yesterday when I saw her scratching his head. That's all you're doing is teaching him bad habits. All right, I'm going to get on him here. And here, I get about here, number 77. I get about get 5,000 on him. And 5, I get about get a bid 5,000 on him. I get on here. Wait a minute. For a bull like that, they said he likes people, not that he'll kill you. I get about 5,000. I get about 2.5. Now 7.5, 6,000. And 6 on him, 2.5. Thinking 5. Now 65, 7.5, 7. And now 2.5, 5, 75. Now I get about 75. 75. Got to go. Last call to go. Get a buy him tonight. Tab. Sold out 72.50. I think you think that sounded better and broke the ride. I get about here's number 78 to bull to buy. And to go, I get about here, not 12-year-old mama. I get about a bid 5,000. And 5, now I get about.
He's got a spot in his eye, too.
He's got a spot in his eye, too. I get about get on here. He got in the fight with the BB gun. I get about 5, 2.5. And now 5. I get about 55, 7.5. Now 6,000. Now 2.5, 5. And 65. Now 7.5, 7,000. I get about 7. And 2.5, 5. Now I get about 75. Now 7.5. And 75. Now I get about 77.50. Now I get about 9. Yes. And now 8,000. 8,000. Now I get about 9. 10. Sold out 77.50. All righty. I get about here's number 79. I get about here's 7,000 on it. And now 7. Give 5. And now 2.5, 5. And 5,500. Now I get about 5,500. Now I get about he'll get 5,500 for him. And now start me out at 5,000. I'll do it the hard way. And now 5. I get about a bid 5 on him. I get about here. I get about he'll give 5 to buy. And now 5,000. I get about 45. Give 7.5. And 45. Now I get about a bid 40. 40. Now I'm on the internet. Now 5,000. And 47.5. Now I get about a bid 5,000. Now I get about now 2.5, Barbara. I get about 52.5. Cheap bull now. Now 5. And 55. I get about now 7.5, Barbara. 57.50. 55, 7.5. Now I get about 9 tab. Sold out 5,500. There you go. All right, here's number 80. I get about number 80 to buy. I get about 5,000. And 5. When I get 5 on him, I get about 5,000. I get about 2.5. And now 2.5. I get about 5. I get about 50. 50. I get about 5 on him. Now I get about 2.5. And now 2.5. And now 5. 55. 55. 2.5. 5. It's the last call, boys. There's a cheap bull now. 5. 55. 7.5. And 55. And I scored that bull. You ain't seen him online. I scored that bull good. At 55, 57.5. Last call to go goodbye. And 55, 57.5 and I tab. Thank you. Now 6,000. Now 6,000, Barbara. Now I get a bid 6,000 I tab. Now 2.5. Now 65. Now 65. Now I get a buy him at a 9, 10 up. Sold the bull 62.5. There you go, number 81. Number right here, I get about to buy the bull. Number 81 on the bull. And here, I get about dollars on him. I get about give 5,000. And 5, now I get about. Hey, you look at that big CED low birth weight. 5, and now 2.5, 5. Now 7.5, 6, 2.5, 5. And 7.5, 7,000. I get about 7. Now 15, 5, 7.5, 8,000. I get about 8,000. Now 2.5, 82.5. Now I get about now 5. I get about 8,500. 85. I'm on the internet now. 82.5, 85, 85, 7.5, 9. I get about 5 and 9. And 9, I get the bond here at 82 and a half. I get the bull at 85, 82 and a half, 85. Gotta go. I'm on the net. Yes, 85. And now 7 half, 85, 87 half. Sold out 8,500. Thank you very much. That's Charles Snodgrass, Kansas bound, 725. All right, here's number 82. I get a bond here. I get a bond number 82. I get a bond number 82. I get a give 5,000. And 5. I'm going to give 5. I'm going to give 5. I get a bond way up top. Now 5. And now 2 and a half. Now 5. 55, 7 and a half, 6,000 on him. I get a bum dollar, don't him. I'm way in that corner with that headed. 57 and a half. And now 6,000. I come on 2 and a half. And now 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 7,000. I get a bond 2 and a half. And now 2 and a half. I get a bid 70, 250. Now I get a bond, but I have sold that bull 7,000. Here you go. You got a double barrel carcass bull here on 83. IMF and ribeye. I get about give 5,000 on him. I get a bid 5 and now 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 6, found 5 and 7 and a half, 7,000 now 15 up 5, 7 and a half, 8, 8,000 now 2 and a half. I get about 82, 5, 85, 7 and a half, 87 and a half, 87 and a half, 9 and now 9. I get a bid 9 now 2 and a half, 92. 55, 95, 7 and a half, 95, 97, yes, 97.50. Now 10,000. Now 2 and a half. Now 5. Now 10.5. I get about 10.5. Out on the internet now, James. I get about. Hang on, the internet's going to come at 10.5. I get about. You're out, James. I get about. I'm going to give 10 on him. 10.5. 10's in the lead on the seats. Now 10.5. I have sold the bull 10,000. Sir, he pushed the button late. If you want to make 250 on your bull, call this guy, will you? Because I ain't. Ha! Too late. I get about here's number 84. I get about to be the bull to buy. And down here, I get about give 5,000 on him. I get a bid 5. And now 5, 15.05, 7 and a half, 6,000. Now 15.05 and 65, 7 and a half, 7,000. I get about 7. I get about 2 and a half, 5. And 75, 7 and a half, 8,000. I get about 8,000. Now 2 and a half. 82 and a half. Now I get about 82.50. Now I get about 82.50. Sold out 8,000. Thank you. I get about. You picked him out because I had him marked as a Sherman tank. Here's number 85. Will be the bull to buy. I get about here a good grading bull now. And to go here, I get about 5,000. I get about get on 5. I get about 5. And 5 on him. I get about dollar on him here. 5, 2 and a half. Now 5, 55, 5, 5. And now 7 and a half, 6,000 on him. I get about now 2, now 5. And 65, 65, 65. Now I get about dollars on him. Want to get 5. And now 7 and a half. Now I get about, come on, internet. And 65, 67 and a half. Now I get about 9, 10, yes. Now 7,000. Now 2 and a half. 5. 75. 7 and a half. 75. 7 and a half. Last call to go. Get about 8,000. 8,000. I get about 8,000. Now I get about 8,000. I have sold out 77 and a half. There you go there. Now we're on 86. I get a bond here. I'm going to win a race and not drive a car. I get a bond number 86 on him here. I get about big heifer pregnancy now in dollar M. I get about 5,000 on him. I get about a bid 5. I get about 2 and a half, 5. And 7 and a half, 6,000 on him. I get about 2 and a half, 5. 7 and a half, 7. And 2 now 5. Now I get about 75. Now I get about last call 7 and a half. And now 8,000. I get about 8 now. 2 and a half. Now I get about 2 and a half. 5, 85, 85, 85, 85. 85, you want to do it? And I have sold out 82 and a half. Now, he wanted me to announce that this 87 bull's a tick nervous. Correct? There you go. And I'm going to tell you, when he turn him out, 40 cows will take that right out of him. I could about get on here. Would you? I could about get on here. I could about give 5,000 on him. And 5. Now I could about get 5,000 on him. I could about here. I could about he'll get 5 on the bull. And now 2.5, 5, 555, 7.5. Now I could about see you didn't make it 6,000. And now 6,000. Now 2.5, 5. Now I could about 6,500. And now 5, 6 on him. I could the internet again. You didn't make it. I have 6,000 here. Give 2.5 on the internet. Now I get about, I'm giving you plenty of time now. 60, 2.5, and I have sold the bull 6,000. There we go. What are you thinking about here? Another big old heavy weaning weight bull.
Over 700 pounds.
Over 700 pounds, not a bite of creek. And to go here, I get a bid 5,000 on him. And 5. Now I get to buy 5 on him. I get to buy 2.5, 5. Now I get to buy 55, 7.5, 6,000 on him. And 2.5, 5, 7.5, 7,000. I get to buy 2.5. 70, 2.5 on him. I get to buy here. I get to buy now 5. 5, 7.5, 8,000. Now 2.5. 82.5. I get to buy Stevens in at 8. Now I get to buy 250. Now I get to buy him at 9 tab. Sold the bull 8,000. There you go. Hey, this bull coming in now has got a mommy that weaned 9 at 106. I get a volunteer. I get to give 5,000. And go ahead.
Well, you can read the footnotes, but this is an ET calf that we got as a frozen embryo from the Spicklers in North Dakota.
There you go. He's an ET baby, and jacked up he is. And that bull, if you want some more frames, got to tick more frame now if you want it. I get about get on here, sir. I'm gonna put you in at 5,000 whether you like it or not. Now I get a bet on 5. Now I get about 2.5, and now 52.5. Now 5, 7.5, 6,000. Now I get about 2.5, 5, and 65, 7.5 on him. I get about 65. Now I get about 7.5, and now sir, your pants on fire. Now I get about, are you bidding? What'd you give me? 65, and now 7.5. Now I get about last call 67.5. Now 7,000. I have sold out 67.5. All right, we're on bull. Wait a minute. 90. That's right. All right, here's number 90. I get a bond here. Boys, you got 4 more. 4 more. I get a bond Angus bulls to go. Then we'll get in Charlotte. I get about, here's number 90, one of the big scanning bulls on that sheet. I get about 5,000 on him. I get about give 2.5. I get about 5. Now I get about 2.5. And now 2.5. I get about 52.50. I get about dollars on him. I get about 2.5. And now here 2. I'm going to sell them to you. Give 4,500 for him. Now 7.5. 5,000. And now 5. Want to give 5. Want to give 5,000 on him. I get about here. I get about 5. I'm on the internet at 5. Now 2.5. I get about 5. Get about 52.5. Now, remember, Barbara and Mark, you both gave me 5. Barbara shot in there ahead of you. Mark, you want to be 52.5. You're at the same number. Mark, you got to be 52.5. Last call, now 5. And 52.5. Now I get to buy 5,500. Now I get to buy 5,500. Now I get to buy them at an I tab. Sold out 52.5. Mark Bising, Texas bound, 612, the number. All right, here's number 91. I get to buy number 91 here. I get to buy, think about that bull, 722 off of Grass Snow Creek. I get to buy, get on here, 5,000 on it. And 5 to go. I get to buy dollars on him. I get to bid 5,000. I get to bid, he'll get 5 on him. And 445. Now 7.5. And now 5. 2.5, 5. And 5,500 on him. I get to buy down. I'm on the internet at 2.5. Yes, 55. 7.5. Now 6. And now 2.5. That'll stop it. Whoop, we didn't. Now 5. Now I get to buy 5. Now 7.5. And 67.5 on him. Now 7,000. I get to buy 7. Now 2.5. I get to buy 72.50 and 7.5. And now 8,000. I get to buy 8. Now 2.5. Now 82. Now 5. I get about 8. Now 7.5. 85. I get about 87.5. I get about last call to go. Get about at 87.5. Yes, 87.5. 9. 87.5. Bomb bet on 9 and 9 half. Sold out 87.5. What do you? I get about here's number 92. Here's number 9. You stay over there. I get a bond. Here's number 92. I get a bond here. I get a bond. Give 4,000, 5, 4,500, 5,000, and 5, 2. And there's only 3 of them, 2 of them left. I get a bond 6,000 on him. And now 6,000 on him. I get a bond dollars on him here. Now 6 and now 2.5. And now 2.5. I get a bond 60, 2.5. Now I get a bond at a 9 tap. 2.5 and 9 times up. Sold the bull 6,000. There you go. Here's number 93. 93. I get about get on number 93 here, and I get about now. Now wait a minute. This here goes back to one of those Keneally donor cows. Now, late in the day, little younger bull, but a darn good bull. At 5,000, I get about get on 5, 2.5, 5, and 5,500. Now I get about down 5, 7.5, 6,000, and 6,000 on him. I get about now 2.5 on now 5, and 6,500. Now I get about 6,500 on him. I get about 5 to buy him, and 6,500 on him. Last call to go. Get about 6,500 on him. You're out front. The internet's in all the way. Wait a minute. You got to be. I'm sorry. I got another one. 65 bid on the internet. Now 7.5. 65 bid 7.5. 65. Mark, you're out now. Yes, 7.5. Now 7,000. Now I get a bid 7,000 guys in. I get a bid 7,000. Sold out 67.50. 665. Now you go, guys. I get about here. You know, I hope you read this statement in there of what those Charolais cross calves brought. Now, they weaned them at about 10 months, but they weigh about 900 pounds. Out of the Charolais bulls they bought right here in Angus cows. Yeah, I can go on and on about the pedigrees on these, but you just want to buy a bull. Affinity, one of the most proven bulls from one of the largest seed stock producers in the country.
One of the highest marbling Charolais bulls. Too.
Yes, and one of the highest marbling Charolais bulls also. And also you'll find where New Standard comes up in these Charolais bull pedigrees. He wrote the book on marbling. He wrote the book. Here's number 94. I get a bone here. I get a bone. What do you think about it? Extra wide and good. Now, I get about give 7,000 on him. And to go, I get about 5,000 on him. I get about get on 5. I get about 2.5. And 5. I get about 5,500 on him. I get about 5. I get about 5,500. And 55. Now I get about 7.5, 6,000 on him. I get about 55, 6. And now 6,000. Now 2.5. I get about 6 on him. I get about 2.5. And now 2.5. I get about. I'll tell you exactly how this bull looks. He's moderate plus frame. He's wide as an axe handle. And to look at him from the side, you can't hardly beat him. That's 6,000. I get about 2.5. Give 5. And 65. I get about 6 on him. I get about last call to go. 6 on him. I get about 65. And now 7.5. I get about 65. Now I get about 7.5. I'm on the internet at 65, 7.5. 65, 7.5. Now 7,000, Barbara. Now 7,000. Now I get a bid 7,000. I get a bid 7,000. Sold the bull 67.50. 692. This next bull, we sold a brother to him last year for 6,500. I get about dollars on him here. I get about give 5,000 on him. And 5 to go. I get about dollars on him. I get about to give 5,000 on him. I get about 5. And 5. I get about 5 on him. Give 4,500 on him. I get about dollars on him. 45. And now 45. Now 7.5 on him. I get about now 5,000. And 5 by pound for pound, he's cheaper than a broom. I get a bond here, 5,000 on him. I get a bond, the last call to go. Get a bond, want to get 5,000 on him. 5,000 on him. I tam up. Sold the bull, 4,500. He's Kansas bound. Chris, I already put you in. You already put you in at 45, Chris. So you won at 45. Thank you very much. I'm going to bund here's number 96. And to go here, target them dollars on him here. Target him, I get a bid 5,000 on him. And 5, want to get 5, 4,500. Now get a bond 45, but at 5, 4,500. And sipping in 5,000. Now get a bond 2.5, and now 5. And 5,500. Now get a bond 5,500. Now get a bond 5 and 5. And now 5 and 5. I get a bond. Hang on. I'm with Barbara in Texas. I know. I'm at 55 on the internet. 7.5. 55, 57.5, 55, 50. Now 6,000. And now 6,000. I get to buy Barbara. I get to buy. I'm going to give 6,000. Barbara. Now 2.5. Now I get to buy 250. I have sold the bull 6,000. Barbara Donalbizer, number 701. There you go. Here's number 99. Go ahead.
This bull is probably out of the best Charolais cow that we have. He's also got some birth weight, but he's the biggest frame bull, and this sucker will be big when he's mature. If you want some pounds and stoutness in your calves, here's the one.
They got to have a good mommy. I ain't going to bond here. I ain't going to bond here. I ain't going to bond. Just watch out that lady heck with the dog. Watch the kid's mother. I get a bond, give 4,000. I get a bond, get a bid 4,500. And I get a bond 45.5. And now 7.5. That's one of the big stout white bulls you can buy. And now 47.5. I get a bond dollars on him. I get a bond 45. I get a bond 7.5. And 45. When I get 47.50 on him, I get a bond 4,500. And now 7.5. Now 5,000. Now 5. Now 2.5. Thinking about 5. And now 55. Now 7.5. Last call 55, 57, 50. Sold out 5,500. 669. 669 to go there. There's that statement at the bottom of that page where that guy sold them calves. Now he weans them off about 10 months, but buddy, they're big. I get a bond here, number 98 will be the bull to buy. I get a bond bigger frame, wider bull. I get a bond here. I get a bond. He's out of tank now.
And he's out of the same cow as the last bull. This is an ET calf that we're selling, 98.
Now think about it. Tank's one of the heaviest used bulls in the breed. They've used him as one of the great heifer bulls in the breed. I can tell you the daughters breed back and they breed. I get about good uddered cattle here. I get about old Tank. I get about 5,000 and 5 to go. I get about dollars on him here. I get a bid 4,500 and 45, 7.5, 5,000. I get on 5. I get about 5 and now 2.5 and 5. Now I get to buy 5,500. Now 7.5, 6,000 on him. I get to buy 6 and 6 on him. Now 2.5. I get to buy the last call to go. Get to buy him and 250. I ain't 10 up. Sold the bull 6,000. This bull here has one of the highest cavities and lowest birth weights that you'll find, and he's also a tank. There you go. Tiger to buy, get a bid 5,000 on him. 5 to buy him. And 5 on him. I get a bond here. Tiger to buy. I'll give 45. Now I get a bond 7.5. And 45. Now I get a bond 47.50. I get a bond 45. Get a bid 5, 7.5. And 45. Now that's a pole bull now, guys. You're missing him for a low birth weight Charlie bull. 47.5. 5,000. And 5. I get a bond, get a bid on 5,000. I get a bond dollars on him. I get a bond the last call to go to buy him. And 5 on him. I get a bond last call to go. Get a bond, get a bid 5. Now I get a buy him and dine. 10 up. Sold the bull 47.5. Don't buy him. Going to Texas 701. Just for reference, he'll be able to sell that bull for 9,000. I get that bull, I know he will. Maybe more. I get a bond, get on here. I get a bond here. I get a bond, get 4,500. and 45, now 7.5, and now 5, I get a bond dollar, only 5, and 5, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 6,000, I get a buy 6, and now 6, Tony, I get a bond dollar, Tony, I get a bond 55, now I get to buy 6, and 55, I get to buy, yes sir, 55, same person on the internet, you got to be 57.50. I'm 55 on the seat, 57.5. 55. Now I get to buy but a bid 7. Now 6,000. Sold the bull 57.50. Buyer 701. All right. I get a bond here. You got a double bred carcass bull coming up here. It's double bred new standard. This is one of the big suckers of the day. And I mean, it'll puck it on them. I get a bond here. I get to give 5,000. And 5. I get to bid 5. I get to bid 5. And now 2.5. And 52.5. I get to bond 5. I get to buy 9. Now 5. Now 5,500. And I get to buy 55. 5, 5, 5, 7.5. And 55. Last call. I get to buy 0. I get to buy 55. Now I get to buy 7.5. 55, 57, 50. I have sold out 5,500. All right. I get a bond here. I get a bond number 102, the bull to buy. I get a bid 4,500 for him. I get a bond dollar. Don't him. I get a bid 5. Now I get a bond. He'll give 45. And 45. Give 4,000 for him. I get a bond dollar. Don't him. I'll 2.5. And now 5. And 4,500. And I get a bond 45. 7.5. And 45. And I get a bond 40. 750. Now I get a bond yes. And now 5,000. And now 5,000. I get to buy him tonight, Tav. Sold him 47.5. Buyer 701. All right, here's number 103. Here's number 103, the bull to buy. What are you thinking about him here? And to go. I get about here. I get to give 5,000 on him. And 5. I get to give 4,000. I get to buy 2.5. And now that's 42.5. Now I get to buy here. Now 5. And for now 47.5. Now I get to buy now 5,000. And now 5. Now I get to buy 2.5. 5. And 5,500. Now I get to buy 55. 55 on the 9 tab. Sold the bull 52.50. 692. There you go. Here you go. I get to buy number 104, the bull to buy. And to go here, I get to think about a 73-pound Charolais bull and a 15 Caveney. And to go here, I get to give 4,000 on him. And 4. I get to buy 2.5. 5. I get to bid 4,500 on him. I get to buy 45. And 45. I'm going to get 500 on him. I get to buy here 4,500 surely. Now 7.5. 45, 7.5. Come on, Texas, you're in second place. 45, 7. Now 5,000, Chris. Now I get to bid 5. Yes, 5. And now 2.5. 52.50 now. 52.50. Sold the bull 5,000. Put him on 606. Chris Potter. That was 5,000. All right, here's 105. And to go here, I get $1 on him here. I get about, what do you think about that, big boy? I get about here. I get about give 4,000 and 4. Now 2.5, 5. I get about 4,500. And I get $1 and I get about give 45 to buy him. And 45. I'm going to give 5 on him. I get about 4,500 on him. I get about, he'll give 45. And 4,500 on him. I get about 45. Now 7.5. And 45. I'm going to get 47. Now 5,000 Barbara. Now I get to bid 5. And 5,000. You're out on the net, Texas. I get to bid 5,000. Die. Hands up. Sold out 47.50. Here you go. This little fella here was out of a first calf heifer. What do you think of that? I get to buy first calf heifer. I get to buy give here. I get to buy give here 4,500 to go. He's lot 106.
Should be
107. Should be 107. That'd be the last.
No, it should be 106.
All right.
We hadn't sold 106 yet.
Okay, 106 out of that first calf heifer. I get a volunteer. I get a $1. Well, I see him 107, but we're on 10. It's the right bull. I got it. I get a bond here. I get a bond.
We're
Give
selling
4.
106.
We're on 106. I get a bond 4,000 on it. And 4. Now 2.5. I get a bond 4. And I get a bid 42.50. I get a bond 2.5. And now 5. 4,500. And I get a bond 42.50. I get a bond internet. You want to be 45? Yes, 5. Now 47.50. 40. Now 5,000. And 5. Want to get 5. Want to get 5. Want to get 5. Want to get now 2.5. 52.50. 52.50. I times up. Sold the bull 5,000 by 701. Now we got the last bull. I get a bond. What are you thinking about him here? I get a bond. He's lot number to buy. I get a bond number 107 and 4,000 on him. I get a bond $1. I get a bid 4. And I get a bid 4,000 and 4,000. Do you want to do it? Now he's a big frame rascal. He'd cover a lot of cows. I get a bond 4,000, 2.5, 5. Now 45. I get a bond $1. And I get a bid 4,500. And I get a bond 7.5. We got a double tie. Chris, you got here first. Barbara, you're out. I got 45 ahead of you. Give 7.5. Now I get a bond 45. I get a bond 7. Now 5,000. I get a bid 5,000. I get a bond Chris. And 5,000. How do you buy a bigger, better bull cheaper than that? Now 5. And now 2.5. And 5. I get a bid 250. And now 5. Now I get a bond 5,500. Chris, I get a bond 55. I get a bid 5. I get a bid 5. 5,500 and died. Tampa. Sold out 52.50 buyers 701. And now, you talking about something hard to find. I'll let you announce it.
Okay. We'll start on these cow-calf pairs. They'll be selling 2 pairs to start with, lot 108 and 109. They both have heifer calves. One is actually just a 2-year-old. The other one's a 3-year-old. They are fall, so they'll be a coming 3 and a coming 4-year-old bull or cows is what they are. So they're the young cows in the group.
And I tell you what, I saw these cows out there with those wonderful calves. They've calved them out. They the same as wintered them for you. They're ready for grass. You're buying 2 in this draft.
I'd say one other thing. These cows that have the December calves on them, they were exposed to an Angus bull for a little while. They could have been short bred, but we went ahead and gave them 2 rounds of luteolase, so they should be coming open to you. So all of these cows with the pairs should be open.
There you go. All right, boys and girls, one of the hardest things to find are cows and babies for sale. And to go tiered, I get a bid 5,000. And 5, I get a bond tiered, and I get a bond 4,000. I get a get on 4, and I get there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. 4,000. Now I get a bond 2.5. And now 42.5 on them. I get a bond 4. Get 350 on them. I get a bond 42.5. And now 2.5 on them. I get a bond tiered dollars on them. I get a bond 42.5. 5. And 45. I get a bond 42.5. 43. Now 4. And 44. I get a bid 4,400. And I get a bond dollars on them. I get a bond 44. And 4,400. Now 544. And 4.5. Now 5. I get a bond 4,500. And I get a bond 45. And 45, get a bid 4,500, and I get about yes. And 45, now 600, now 7. I get about 47. Now 48, now 9. And 9, 5,000. I get about dollars on them. I get a bond here. I get a bond when I get 5. And 49, I'm going to get 5. 49, I get about 49 and a half, Mark. Want to get 49 and a half. And 49's in the, pardon me. Oh, he's 40, so change the rules. He's 47 in the back. Give 47 and a half. 47. 47.50. It's the last call. And I tab. Sold out 47 or whatever he said.
Okay, this next group, there'll be 8 of these cows, and they're all 4 years old, coming 5 years old this fall. you can look and see there's 1, 2, 3 bull calves and 5 heifer calves. So we're selling 8 pairs here. These are all the 4-year-old.
What a bunch here. I get about get on here. I get about 3,000. And now 2.5. I get about 35. Now I get about 7.5. I get about 800. Now I get about 38. 800. Now I get about $1 on them. I get about here. Get about he'll give 3,800 and 38. I'm gonna give 800. Now I get about now 38. Now half 9 and 39.99. 39.99. Now it's half. I'm on half 4 and now 4. Now I get about $1 on them. I get about give 4 and 39 and now 4. Now I get about 39. The internet, yes, sir. Now I'm 4,000 on the internet. Now 4,050. And now 4,050. I get about 4. Now I get about 4,050. And now I'm 51. I get about 41. And 41. 1.5, 2. Now I get about here 42. And now I'm 42. Now I get about 40, 50. Now I get about he'll get 4,200. Now 42.5. They're worth more than that if you had the winner at 2.5, 3. Now I get about 4,300. Now I get about $1. Now I get about 4,300. Last call. Now 43.5. Half now 4. Now 44, 44, 44. Now I get about an I tab. 44.5, 5. 45. I'm going to give 45. Now 5.5, 6. I get about 4,600. Now I get about 6, 6.5, 7. And now 7. I get about 7, 7.5, 8. And 48. I get about 8. Now I get about last call. 4,800. 40, yes, 8. Now 8.5. Now 9. We're going to get to 5,000. I get about 8.5, 9. And 49. I get about 49. I get about the last call. 9, 9. And I tab 48, 49, and I tab. Sold out 4,800. That'd be buyer 612. That'd be buyer 612.
Okay,
Going to Texas.
This next group, there'll be 5 cows, 3 with the bull calves, 2 with heifers, and these would be, there's 1 5-year-old in there, and the other 4 would be 6-year-old cows.
There you go. I get about $1 here. I get about 3,000. And now 3, and I get about 2.5. I get about 5. I get about 33 and 4, and I get about 3,400 and 34, 3, 4, 5. I get about 3,500, and I get about 35, 6 and 7, 8. I get about 38, 9 to 4,000. I get about 4, and now 4. And I get about 4,000 on them. I get about now 1 and 41, 40.5, 41, 40.5, 41 and 41. Want to give 1? I get about a bid 4,100. Now 41, 1.5, 1.5, and now 2, and 4,200. I get a bid. Everybody wants them. And 42. Now I get about 2, now 2, 2.5, 3, and 4,300. Now I get about 4,300. Now I get about 3, and 43. Now I get about last call to go. And 43. Now 3. Now half. Now half. Come on, half. Now 4. Now I get about 4,400. And 44. Now I get about 4. Now I get a bid 44. 44, here we go. Now 4.5, 44, 4.5, and I tab. 44, 4.5. Sold out 4,400, 612 buys.
Same way as the last ones.
Yeah.
Okay, these next 2 will have the spring babies. They're 1st of March babies. Be lot 123 and 124, and I believe they are both 4-year-old cows. In fact, I know they are.
You hear that? They're right sure they're both 4-year-old. And to go here, I get about 3,500. And 35, I get about 3,600. And I get about 7, 8, 4,000. I get about 41. And 41, 1.5, 2. And I get about 4,200. And 42. And I get about 4,200. And I get about 42s all. And now 42. And I get about $1 on them. I get about 4,200. And 4,200 on them. I get about 4,000. I get about, who'll get 41 then. And 4,000. I get a bid 4,100. And 4. Want to get 4,100. And I get about 4. The last call, boys and girls. 4,100. They're going the same way. 4,000. I get a bid 4,100. Sold out 4,000. They're going to 729.
That's a different buyer.
All right, we got 2 more left.
These next 2 are the 2 that have not calved yet. They're both 3s, coming 4-year-old cows. One is fixing to calve anytime. The other one's about 7 months. So the 2 that haven't calved.
Now here we go. Tiger the bottle on the last 2. Tiger the bond here. Tiger the bond 3,005 and 35. Tiger the bond 3,600. Tiger the bond 36,700. 8. Tiger the bond 3,800. And them are 3-year-old pairs now.
They're not pairs. These are the cows that haven't calved yet.
Whoop, 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 whoop. No wonder. Sorry about that. I didn't have it down right. These are the cows that are due. Tiger the bond, what are you going to do? 3,000 on them. And now 3, I get $1 on them. I get a bid 3,000. Surely you can calve 3-year-olds out for 1,000. That's what the other ones were doing. I get about 3,000 on 50. Now 1. I get a bid 31. 1 1. And now 1 1.5 2. I get a bid 3,200. I get about 2 2.5. Now 3. I get a bid 3,300. I get about 3.5. And half. Last call 4 4 3 4 3 4 and 9 tab. Sold out 3,300.
6 5 6. 3,300. Okay, we're going to start on these fall bred heifers. This first group of 5 heifers are registered heifers. We're selling them as commercials, but they are registered. They're our home raised heifers. The first 3 on there are 3 he called 3 months bred. Lot 160 and 162 he called 2 months bred, but we're selling that group of 5. You have the option to take the next 2 groups if you want, whoever the buyer is.
You heard all that. Now, these are registered Angus heifers. Or sell them as commercials. And to go here, I get $1 on them. I get about 3,000. And 3, and I get about 3,100, and I get about 31. But I get 1, I get about 3,200. Come on, 2. And now 2, 3, and I get about 3,300, and I get about 3 to 4, 4.5, 5. And 5.5, 600, half, 7, 7.5, and I get about 7.5. And now 7.5, 800, and I get about 3,750. I get about 800. And 37.5, when I give 38, and I get about the last call. 37.5, 38, 8, 9, 10, 5. Sold out 37.50. $649, I believe. Okay. He takes 129 to 135. And he also takes 136 to 145, I think.
Well, there's 139, then there's 149. They're not consecutive there, but he's got 15 head.
There you go. Buying first 15 head. Now it's up to you to keep me straight.
So we're selling 150. That group of heifers starting with 150.
There we go. And now they have an option on these to buy more than 1 roll?
They could buy the next group because the ones after that are those semi-cross heifers, so they can either take 5 or 10.
There you go. Tiger to buy, get on here. Tiger to buy $1, Tony. Buy, get about 3,000.
These are all the 3-month bred heifers here.
At 3,000, I get about 3,100. And 3, and I get a bid 3,100. And I get about 31. I get about 1, 1, 1. I get about 3,100. And 31. I get about $1 on them here. 31. 1.5. Come on, 2. And now 2. 32. 2.5. 3. And I get about 33. 3, 3. And half on him. 4. And I get about 3,400. Now half 5. And 35. I'm gonna give 3,500. And I get about I'm gonna give 3,500. And 35. I get about 75. Now 35. And down here, what'd you give me? 35. Thank you. Now 35, 34, 75. I get about there now 75, 5, and 3,500. And I get about 3,500. Now 85, 35, 5, and now 5. I get about 5 on them. And I have, you want to give 10, 35, 35, 35, 10. They said he never did want them. Sold them 3,500. You want 2 groups? There you go. I get a guy get on here on the next group. I get a bond here, 3,000 on them. I get on 3. Now I get a bum $3, and now 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3,300 on them. I get a bum $1 on them. I get a bond 33, and 33. Now I get a bid 3,300, and I get a bond $1 on them. I get a bond 33, 30. Yes, now 3.5, 33.5. Now 4, now 30, now 4.5, now 5. Now 35, now half. I get a bond 35, 5.5, 35, 5.5, 35, 5.5. Sold out 3,500.
Okay, this next group are prominently Angus heifers, have a little touch of semi in them. These heifers, there's 9 head in this group. We'll sell all 9 of them. And there's about half of them he called 3 months. And half of them 2 months. I think there's 5 of them that were 3 months and 4 of them are 2 months. But we're selling that group of 9 head.
There you go. There's 9 of them. I get about get on here. I get about, what are you thinking about it? I get about 3,000. And now 3. Now I get about $1 on them. I get about 3. And now 1, 2, 3. And I get about 33.5. And now 400. And I get about a bid for 50. Now 500. And I get about 35. And 5.5, 600. And I get about 3,600. And I get about 6. And now 6.5. I get about 3,600. And I get about 6.5. 3,600, 6.5. And I have sold out 3,600.
Okay, this next group will be 5 head. There's 2 reds in here, red Angus kind of heifers, and 3 baldies. And I think 3 of those were 3 months bred, and 2 of them were 2 months. But you're getting 2 reds and 3 baldies.
That's right. Now we're starting at lot 161.
No, we're starting right here.
I got it now.
201 and 205.
I get about, what are you going to do here? I get about $1 on them here. I get about here. I get about give 3,000. And now 3. Now I get about $1 on them at 3,000 on them. I get about 3. And now 3. And now 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 33.5, 4, and 34. And I get about $1 on them. I get about here. I get about 33, 4, 4.5, 34, 4.5, 34.5, 5, and 35, 5.5. Now I get about now 600 and 3,600, 35.5, 600. And I get about 35.5, 6. 35.5, 600. Now I get a buy, but an eye 36. Sold out 35.5.
Do what? Yeah, just 5 head. Now we'll start on all the heifers that he called 2 months bred, starting with lot 161. You can buy the first 5, or you can take the next 10 after that. You can either buy 5, 10, or 15.
Boy, they're making it easy for you. And what are you going to do now? And to go there, I get about $1, I get about 3,000. Got a question?
Yeah, these are all straight black heifers. I wouldn't guarantee they're 100% Angus, but they look 100% Angus. These are mainly out of our customers' cows that we sold bulls to. So, yeah, I can't guarantee the cow side's 100% Angus, but they're sired by Angus bulls, yes. Yes, that's one thing I did mention. The bulls these were bred to are all our own home-raised Angus bulls, and they all have a negative birth EPD. So they should all be low birth weight calving.
35.
Shouldn't have any trouble calving these heifers at all.
Now, hey, what's that lot of red baldies bring?
35.50.
35.50. 35. She's on it. She's making sure the books work. Here you go, boys and girls. I get a bond here. I get a bond 3,000. And now 3. And I get a bond 1. I get a bond 3,100. And I get a bond 3. And I get a bond 31. And 1, 1.5, 2. And I get a bond 3,300. And I get a bond 3.5, 4. And 4, 4, 4, 34. 104.5. And 34. And I get a bid 34, 55, 5, 34, 5. And 34. I'm going to give 5. I get a yes, sir, 34. And I get a bond give 35. Anybody else can? 34, 35 and an eye tab. Sold out 34 of them.
with 167.
There you go. Here we go again. And to go there, I get about $1, Tony, I get about 3,000. And now 3, and I get about here, and I get about 1, I get about 3,100, and I get about 3, and I get about, he'll give 31 to buy it. And 31, but I get 1, I get about 3, and I get about 3,100, and I get about, he'll give 31. And they've wintered them for you, they've bred them for you, they've checked them, they've preg checked them. They're ready to go to grass, give 3,000 on them. And now 3, and I get a bond here, and I get a bond dollars on them, I get a bond here, 25's out 3, and now half, and the half, and now 1, I get a bond 3,100, now 1, 1.5, and 31, 1.5, I get a bond, give last call 2, and I get a bond, but an eye tap, 3, 1, 2, 32, 2.5, 32.5, 3, 33, 33, 32.5, 33, sold out 32.50.
They want the next 5? Okay.
Just 5. And to go here, I get about dollars, I get about give 3,050. And 3, and I get about get on 50 on them, I get about 3,000, I get about 50, I get about, I'm going to sell them to you at 25, and I get about 7.5, 8, and I get about 9, and now 3,000, I get about 3, and 3 on them, I get about dollars on them, now 3.5, half, 1, and 31, I get about now 1, 1.5, 2, and I get about last call. And 3 and 2, and I get about a bit 32, now 2.5, and 30, yes, 2.5, 3, and I get about 3,300, 3,300 I have, sold out 32.5.
He can take the next 10 if he wants to.
Go again. I get a volunteer, once 5. I get a volunteer, I get about 3,000. And now 3, and I get about 27. I get about 7.5, 8. I get about 28, 8.5, 9, 9.5, 3,000. I get about get on 3, and I get about 3 to buy them. And now 3, and I get about now 50. I get about 3, and I get about 3,050. And 3,000, I get about, 50, now 1, I get about 31, 1.5, and I get about 30.5, and 2, and I get about 32, 2.5, and I get about 32.5, now 3, and I get about 3, 32.5, last call, 32.5, 33, sold out 32.50. Nope. Third, are we
selling them to them?
We didn't make it. Time out. Well, you own this place. What do you want me to do? He give me 32.5, and he give me 32.5. So online, you're going to have to be 3,300. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm 32.50 ahead of you out front. Yes, 33. Now 33.5 and 33.5. Now I get about a bit 33.50. I get about 33.5. Do you want to do it? Sold out 3,300. Mike, thanks for being so understanding. There you go. Oh, Mike, he knows that's the way you settle a tie. You bid more. Argued about now what we got.
This next group, there will be 6 head in this group. Instead of 5, there's 6.
There you go. There's 6 head in this next group. I get about get on here. I get about 3,000 on them. And now 3, and I get about here 27, 8, and I get about 9, 9.5, 3,000. I get about 3 to buy it. And now 3, and I get about dollars on them. I get about 3,000. I get about what's wrong here. And now 3, and I get about 3,000 on them. I get about here, and I get about he'll give 3. And now 50, I get about 3,050. I get about 3,050, now 1. And 31, 1.5, 31.5, 2. And I get about 32, 2.5. And 32.5, I get about 32, get a bid 32.50. The last call, 32.50. Now 33. Now 33. Now 33, and now half. Now I get about 33.5. I get about 33, and I get about 33. Time out. 30. Hang on, we're having our own auction. I get about 33, and I get about half 4. I get about he'll give 34. You want to do it? And down here, I get about 33, get about 34 and I ain't half. Sold out. Yes, 34. Hey, Mike, you won. Now I get about 34, 34 and a half. 34, 34 and a half. Sold out 3,400.
That was the 6-head group. Now there's 5 of those. These are the last group of the 2-month bred heifers.
There you go.
If
That's the last
yeah.
of them. I get a guy get on here. I get about $1 on him. I get about give 3,000. And 30, and I get about 30, and I get about $1 on him. I get about 50. Now 1. I get about 3,100. And 31, 1.5, 2, and I get about 2.5, 30, and I get about 33, 3.5. And 33, 3.5 on them. I get about 4 on them. I get about 4. 33, 34. Yes, sir, in the back. At 33, 4. Would you give 33 and a half? Yes, half. And now 4. And 34, 4. Now half. Now 34 and a half. Now I get about 34.50. I get about last call. I get about 34.50. I get about 35 and a half, 34 and a half, and I have sold them on the internet at 33.50. Buyer 727.
Okay, these next 2 groups are what Dr. Gordon called our shortbred heifers, which are about 45 days bred. He not only palpated them, but we also sent the blood into K-State. So he palpated them bred short, and they were confirmed bred by the K-State blood work. So we'll sell the first group of 5 head with the option to take the next 6. So
there you go.
You can either take 5 or 11.
I get about, what are you going to do here? I get about 3,000 to go. And 3,000 on them. I get about $1 on them. I get about 27.5, 8. And 2,800, and I get about 800 on them. I get about $1 on them. I get about 2,800, 800. I get about a bit 800 on them. I get about, what have I done wrong here? And 2,800. They're bred a month later, shortbred. They're still going to calve when it's warm. And 27. I get about, he'll give a half. And 27. I get about, get on 50. I get about 27. I get about a half and a half. And now half. Now 8. Now 28. And I get about, get a bit 28. He'll probably take them all at that.
There's really not much difference when you think of it between a 2-month bred and a 45-day bred. I mean, you're talking a couple of weeks. And he may have been off the 2 weeks. Who knows?
There you go. 2,800, 7.5, 800, yeah, 8, 8.5, 9, 2,900. We're going to get to 3,000 somehow on this kind. Now 3 and now half, and now 30, 50, now 1. I get about, a bit. Don't be so grumpy. Now I get about 31, 1 half, and half now 2. Now I get about, a bit 3,200. Now I get about 2. Sold out 31.50. You want them all? Now, the reason I ask you that is there's a banker back in this corner that said he's got 2% money. Would you? Anybody give 31 and a half?
There's 6 of them.
3,100 and sold them to him.
We did 3,100.
Yep. Well, gang, all thing I can tell you is we're done, ain't we? Thanks for putting up with me today. We'll have a word from our host.
We just appreciate everybody coming out and hope the cattle do well for you. Thank you. Yeah, it's good. The first 10 bulls, I was kind of getting worried about.
Not any more worried than I was. I just thought I'd tell you.
Just a little bit.
Boy, I don't know you kept up. Wait this second. Let me get it right and right this way. Unofficial.